Welcome to the epic world of dog training. I am JT Lawson. I am the lead trainer at Make Your Dog Epic. I also own the Oklahoma locations for Make Your Dog Epic, where we turn your canine companions into truly epic dogs. Get ready for your daily doses of wisdom as we tackle your questions and unleash the secrets to mastering dog training. As always, our goal is to gain obedience, but never at the expense of the dog's personality. Can I have a kiss? Oh, thank you. Oh, good job. Can I have a kiss? What? Thank you. Oh, let's try again. Oh, what? One more? No? Okay.
All right, JT, we're back here talking about Tulsa dog training and dog training in Tulsa. And what we're finding is a lot of people, they go to Google, they type in dog training Tulsa. Once they do, they run into a lot of wonderful competitors. And I just thought we would take a moment to figure out what it is that makes Make Your Dog Epic Tulsa dog training unique, because you have a lot of great competitors out there, a lot of wonderful people doing a wonderful job. What makes Make Your Dog Epic Tulsa unique?
Well, there's multiple things. First one is the first lesson is 50 cents. So that way we can come out, we can see your dog, and we tell you what it'll take to get your dog to your goals. Because every dog is different, everyone's goals are different.
Stop right there. You talk to people every day?
Every
What's
day.
the reaction they have when they hear the first lesson's 50 cents? What are you hearing?
They're like, "Are you serious? Wow, I'm shocked." Or like, "What's the catch?" Or
okay, that's a follow-up question. What's the catch?
Yeah.
James, what would you ask if someone said, "Hey, the first lesson's 50 cents"? What would you say?
It's like, okay, great. When can you come out?
You would do that?
Yeah. And
Come on.
And I would all.
No. You wouldn't ask what's the catch?
No, I would say, hey, as long as you don't beat my dog, come on out.
I would ask what's the catch. So what's the
Yeah.
catch?
Well, the catch is after that, we charge you to train your dog. But what we do there is we like to see your dog first. That way we can give you a realistic goal and expectation, and we can tell you how much it'll take to get your dog to your goals, instead of just giving a one-size-fits-all package, because every dog's different and everyone's goals are different. So that's the big thing. After that, we do one-on-one lessons where it's half dog training, half human training. I'll let you guys guess which one's harder. Or we do boarding school where you send a dog with us. No matter what you do, whether you do one-on-one lessons or boarding school, you're going to get a money-back guarantee. So it's kind of us putting our money where our mouth is, because a lot of trainers use the terminology, "it might stick." What they're saying by that is if the dog doesn't listen, they're either going to blame you or the dog for not working. With us, we'll always take the blame. So if your dog doesn't listen, it's always our fault, and we'll fix it. Or it's a money-back guarantee. The other one is we want to be there for the rest of the dog's life. So no matter what you do, no matter what package you choose, even if it's the lowest one or the highest one, whatever, you get lifetime group class. So your dog is going to get group class for the life of the dog. And then we will beat any competitor's price. And then the other big thing with us is everything is simplified. So we have one of the simplest programs.
Now wait a second. Now, if you told me on the phone, if I didn't know you,
Okay.
and let's role play. I'm going to call you.
Okay.
You answer the phone, we'll role play, okay?
Yep.
Because I'm gonna act how I would act, okay?
Cool.
So,
Hey, this is JT with Make Your Dog Epic. How are you?
hey, doing good. Wanted to see how much you guys charge to train a dog.
Yeah, well, we can't tell you exactly without seeing your dog first, but our first lesson is 50 cents, so we'd
Really?
love to come out and see your dog and figure out your goals and tell you a little bit more about us.
What's the catch?
Well, the catch is after that, we charge you to train your dog. But it's kind of like a try it before you buy it type deal. So we come out there and we'll see your dog. We'll work with the dog in front of you so you can see how our training system works.
So you're not working with my dog behind my back.
Correct. We are training your dog in front of you.
That's what it is. Okay, now, but so that right there, then I would ask from that point. I'd go, well, how much does it cost after that? I mean,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, I mean, I know it's 50 cents, but what does it cost after that?
Yeah, well, after that, it starts anywhere between 400 to 4,000. But it's a range, and I can't tell you without seeing your dog. So basically, and we'll beat any competitor's price, and
Wow.
we have scholarship options available to fit anyone's budget. The 4,000, it's just they see my dog, and they're like, "Oh, your dog's great. I want all of that."
Now,
So,
what's this
okay, well, that's the
Hawaii
big
thing?
one.
I keep hearing about this Hawaii thing.
Yeah.
What's the Hawaii thing?
Well, the Hawaii thing is if you sign up for that 50-cent first lesson, you're automatically entered in for a contest to win a trip to Hawaii that we
really?
give away every January.
So when can we schedule? I mean, that's how I would handle it.
Yeah.
Is that what's happening?
Yeah, that's basically what's happening.
And so people
wanna
want
know
to
the
schedule.
range.
Now the problem we got right now, I don't know what people are going to hear this show, but the problem is that you're perpetually booked up.
Yeah.
So like right now, the current problem is it's just there's a little bit of a waiting list. And so if you're listening right now and you fill out the form today, the team will call you right away. But sometimes you're booked out, sometimes you aren't. So let's talk about that. How quickly, James, if you had a dog, if you had White Fang, if you had Cujo, and this dog was eating up the artifacts in your living room, like the things that were important to you, like, your dad gave you a baseball card or a baseball jersey from a time in the past, and he was like, James, this sacred jersey I give to you as my gift. I want you to have this. And you're like, sure, Dad. So then you were honored to have it. You're excited. You bring it to your new house. You hang that thing on the wall. You get it. It's looking good. You come home from work. The frame's on the ground. The glass is broken.
Oof.
The dog's got a little blood stains because it might have cut itself. And then you find that your pillow on your couch has been eaten, and that the walls in your house have been beaten, and that your artifact, your gift, your thing your dad gave you, the heirloom, the gift your father gave you, has been eaten. How long from that point forward would you be? From that, how quickly would you want to get a professional dog trainer?
I would want someone out there right then, that day. If I saw the dog trainer, I would be like, listen, pal, I would grab you by your shirt and be like, and I would beg you crying, I need you to come over right now, today.
How urgent is it, JT? When people call looking for a Tulsa dog trainer, what kind of urgency are we seeing? Are people needing the dog trained now? What are you hearing?
Yeah, so it's a range. So recently we had someone, and this is a true story, by the way.
Okay, here we go.
But they had a shoe box, which is where they don't really believe in banks, and they had a shoe box, and they had like $1,200 in it.
No, they didn't.
And they kept it in their closet, and their dog went and shredded all of it.
No way.
They came home, and the dog had found a shoe box in the closet, pulled it out.
You can't put a price on that story, but you kind of can.
Yeah, so it's hard to put a price on, but theirs was around $1,200.
No way.
Yeah, so it depends. I mean, some people have like recently I trained a dog. It was 11. And it was a boxer that was aggressive, but he had lived on a farm basically his whole life, so it didn't really matter. But then he moved into an apartment, and now the dog sees everyone all the time. So he can't avoid people, so now the aggressiveness matters. And so with him, he had like a month before he was going to get kicked out if he didn't get his dog trained.
Why are people calling you? Is it usually because they had a traumatic event that just happened with their dog, and now they're wanting, or is it most people looking for a proactive, like, hey, I want to get my dog trained up? Or is it more of a urgent moment?
I would say there's one in three reasons. Either one, it's a new puppy, and they just want to get started. And
Brand new puppy?
Yeah, the puppy's destroying everything, or they just want to set the tone with the puppy. Two, something urgent happened. So they either moved and now they have to get training, or the dog chewed up something, or the dog chewed up a shoebox with $1,200 in it. And now they want to, deport the dog, but they can't.
Yeah.
Or three, they see us at like a trade show or home show or boat show or something like that, and they're like, oh, maybe I do need training. Or they see our dog and like, oh, I didn't even know that was possible to do with the dog. Can you get me half of your dog or something like that? And so those are typically one of the three.
As a percentage, what's the biggest issue?
Biggest, I mean, I would say it's split pretty close, 40-40 with the new puppies or the urgent thing.
Is it skewing a little more to the urgent thing or a little more puppies?
I would say,
come on, it's got to be urgent, I would think.
Yeah,
You're telling me that the average American is proactive about their dog, but they're not proactive about their finances. Is this what you're saying?
I would make that argument.
You would?
I would make that argument. Also, I would make the argument that people spend more money on their dogs than they do their children. I would make that argument.
Oh,
too.
that's a negative comment.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
you have a dark worldview, buddy.
I know. I went there.
Darth Vader.
Yeah. Darth Vader of dog trainers.
Unbelievable. This guy's got a dark worldview. Wow. This guy's making a dystopian novel over here. Okay, but again, folks, if you want to find a dog trainer that you can trust, and I know you do, what you want to do right now is you want to go to makeyourdogepic.com, makeyourdogepic.com, and just click on the button there. You can schedule your first lesson for just 50 cents. I was just working with Devin on this just moments ago here, and we're doing some updates, and so you're going to see those updates. But again, folks, it's and I don't know if this is overly stated. We're adding this to the header, so it should be on the header at the time people look at this. It's a money-back guarantee. It's the guaranteed will beat anybody's price in Tulsa. Yep. It's the highest rated, most reviewed service. it is a complete no-brainer.
Yeah.
I mean,
there's
it
so
just
many.
it's kind of a thing where like you could it's the kind of person that you remember Pinky and the Brain? Do you ever see that show?
No.
Oh yeah, I'm
you
ready
haven't
to take
seen-
over the world.
You haven't seen Pinky and the Brain?
I have not. No.
Really? Okay, let me see. Really?
Really?
Ever?
I mean, maybe when you pull it up, I'll know it.
Okay,
but-
well,
You'll
let me
know it when
so
you
let me
see
let
it.
me tell you about Pinky and the Brain real quick here. Pinky and the Brain is
okay. I've
is a
seen it. I don't-
story. Now you're not really there yet. You're gonna have to get there. So Pinky and the Brain is a story where there's a guy, the Brain, who's very stoic, but he wants to take over the world, which is not a stoic idea. Okay, and then there's Pinky, who's very emotional, and he has no big goals at all. So let's try again. The guy with that's why it's infinitely funny. The guy who's got these crazy goals to take over the world, total world domination, is super stoic.
'Kay.
And the guy who's just irrational, out of his mind, enthusiastic, has no goals.
Got
and
it.
the two of them have worked together. And so every show, it starts off and it's Pinky and the Brain, Pinky and the Brain. One is a genius, the other's insane. And and it's something like, he'll take over the world, but then it's Pinky and the Brain, Brain. And it starts off and then every time he goes, what are we going to do today, Brain? Because this is irrational. What are we going to do today, Brain? And then Brain's like, same thing we do every day, Pinky. Try to take over the world. And that's how every show starts. And so let's play here. This is Pinky and the Brain.
Every ingredient necessary to become a country.
This is the Brain.
I have calculated every ingredient necessary to become a country music megastar. Read me the list, Pinky.
A cowboy hat.
Check.
A southern dialect.
Check, y'all.
Nice brain. Working class values.
I enjoy beef jerky and the comedy stylings of Gallagher. Check.
A song.
Check.
A name consisting of not less than 3 words.
From now on, I shall be Bubba Bo Bob Brain. Check.
And a height of at least 6 feet.
Do you realize what will happen if the world hears my song just one more time?
An angel will get its wings.
No, Pinky. My subliminal message will take permanent hold, and the world will be under my control.
Oh, that.
Now, do you remember what you have to do?
Yes. I need to make a dental appointment. I have horrible plaque buildup.
The tape, Pinky, the tape.
Oh, right. When you give the signal, I play the tape.
And now I'd like to introduce.
This is it. I'm on.
Good luck, Booba Bit Bob Brain.
How many times do I have to tell you? My name is...
Bubba Bo Bob Brain.
Yeehaw! Let's start this hootenanny. I am a lab mouse. I escaped from my cage. Never had a job, never earned minimum wage. But you will respect me, yes, once my plan is unfurled. You will call me your leader, I'll be king of the world. Now, Pinky, you are under my control. You will do whatever I say.
I will do whatever he says. Whatever he says. Whatever he says.
And that's the kind of no-brainer right now we're experiencing. People are just under subliminal. It's like people, they're going, I don't even know why I'm going to sign up, but I'm going to do it because it's just such a good deal.
Yeah.
It's hot.
I'm ready to buy a dog so you could train it.
It's so good, though. Think about it, folks. Think about the reasons why you would check out Make Your Dog Epic. The first lesson is 50 cents.
Yep.
Which is less than $1. Second is it's the highest rated and most reviewed dog training business in the area. Third, you'll beat anyone's price.
Anyone's.
Fourth, you got the fastest turnaround. So from the time you drop by White Fang, Fido, Benji, Lassie, you bring by the dog, you're going to get Milo and Otis, bring them both by.
Old Yeller.
Old Yeller. The dog, by the way, don't put Old Yeller down. Okay. But anyway, so once you do all that, your turnaround's the fastest. So you're back there enjoying time with your dog again as fast as possible. And if you book with Make Your Dog Epic, you're giving away a trip to Hawaii.
Oh,
to,
yeah.
to one lucky winner.
Every January.
It's incredible. So, folks, if you're out there today, call to action. Go to makeyourdogepic.com. Makeyourdogepic.com. That's the website. That's where you go to. Fill out the form, and JT and the team will give you a call right away at makeyourdogepic.com. And I know a lot of you listen to this show. You just, for reasons that you don't understand and we don't understand, you love the show. You might be listening to the show. You might be binge listening right now. You might listen to this show and then the next show and the next show and the next show. And if that's you, we will talk to you in 5 minutes.
Do you need to have your dog professionally trained? Do you need your dog to stop barking at the neighbors? Do you want your dog to stop going potty in the house? Do you want to have an epic and well-trained dog at an affordable price? What makes the Make Your Dog Epic dog training experience unique? At Make Your Dog Epic, your first dog training lesson is just 50 cents, which is less than $1. Make Your Dog Epic is home to the highest rated, most reviewed dog training company in the area. At Make Your Dog Epic, we will beat any competitor's price for similar services. At Make Your Dog Epic, we offer a money-back guarantee. So if the training doesn't work, we never blame you or the dog. It's always our fault. At Make Your Dog Epic, we offer the fastest turnaround time in the industry. That way you can start enjoying time with your epic dog as soon as possible. At Make Your Dog Epic, when you schedule that first lesson with us, we automatically enter you in for a chance to win a dream vacation to Hawaii. Whoa! Which is a lot like Oklahoma, except the weather's different. There's beaches, palm trees. But if you'd rather go to Oklahoma, we can do that as well. How does the Make Your Dog Epic training experience work? When you fill out that form on makeyourdogepic.com, we are going to call you and schedule that first lesson for just 50 cents. Which is less than $1. We are going to meet you for that first lesson. That way we can tell you what it's going to take to get your dog to your goals. Because every dog's different and everyone's goals are different. We'll either do one-on-one lessons where it's half dog training, half human training. I'll let you guess which one's harder. Or we're going to do boarding school where you send your dog with us and we take care of all the homework for you. No matter what you do, we're going to make sure everything transfers to you. Because it's pretty pointless if we get your dog to listen to us, but no one else in your family. Disclaimer, currently we do not offer a service that will get your in-laws to listen to you. You will receive unlimited ongoing group class for the remainder of your dog's epic life. That's because we want to be there for you and your dog forever. We never want you to have to use another trainer after training with us. Our goal is to teach obedience, but never at the expense of the dog's personality, because if we get your dog to listen, or we have to crush its spirit in the process, what's the point? Our motto is it's the same dog, but now it's all ears. You'll now have a well-behaved dog that you can walk or jog with without it channeling its inner sled dog and pulling you down the street. You will have a dog that won't bark at the neighbors or potty in the house. You will be entered in for a contest to win a dream trip to Hawaii that we will be giving away every January. Pow wow whoa, yippee-oh, yippee-yay. Take that first step and schedule that first 50-cent lesson at makeyourdogepic.com. Makeyourdogepic.com.
I know you're gonna dig this.
Let's go now. Let's go now. Here we go now.